Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Lamar now from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Catch made by Mitchell. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Hit it well that time, a little too well, in fact. And their first snap of the game will come from the 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
All quiet, ready? Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20.
Right?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They give it to him again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 41. He's got Smith. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Hey, report! Report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This finds Mitchell complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see?
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle, is you can be defined by your relentlessness, and his motor never stopped, helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for second down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing from the gun here. Got his target, it's Higgins. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Connects with Bateman. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. And this is Mitchell. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's second and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20.
On one, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Back.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Back.
Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lamar back to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Just set. Hot.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hot.
From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now, here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running back sent in motion. To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
11.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They bring their tight end left. First and 10. Here's Jackson. On target to his man Higgins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Down to the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Point after converted from Carty. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his man Chase. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11 MT, Tate.
Burrow from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, Burrow to throw. He fires one deep down the... He's got it inside the 10! Touchdown, Cincinnati! McPherson at the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. And he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It is caught left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Alpha,
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mitchell on the carry. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Hey.
Putting the tight end in motion. Jackson trying again after the pick. Gets this to Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Got his target. It's Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Jackson to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Jackson to throw it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 11. That.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. That.
Here's Burrow. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Don't worry.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 37 yards.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up first and 10. Running back sent in motion. On first down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They send the tight end in motion left. Third and long for him here. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Sending a receiver left. Jackson throwing for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
On one, ready?
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
11. Here we go. 11, MT, Tate. God.
Burrow from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Looking middle, firing deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go. 11. 12. 11. God.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback,
12.
you've earned nothing.
11, Thomas. God.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
11 MT. 11. God.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for two.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's not.
From the gun, Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On target to his man Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ravens 30.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
On 2, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Stop.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.